Hey, what is up guys, my name is Rick and welcome to a real quick Battlefield 5 tutorial. Today I'm going to be talking about a quick setting that you might not have enabled at the moment that could actually make a difference in your ability to control your recoil whilst you're scoped in with any gun within Battlefield 5. So I'm going to do a quick demonstration with just scoping in, and I want you to pay attention to how much sway we have whilst we're shooting while scoped in, and also the amount of zoom that we're getting at the moment. So I'm just going to shoot at, let's say, this here. I'm going to try and control the recoil. Okay, it's not too bad. But I'm now going to stay scoped in. I'm going to change the setting, which is under options, video, and ADS field of view. We want to set this to on, and I want you to pay attention to the background here, specifically this thing on the left here, and that's going to showcase what this setting does perfectly. As you can see that we're now scoped in way further out, you can see way more, and as a result our recoil management should be a bit better. So it's a marginal difference at this range on the stationary target, but if you are used to playing at a certain FOV, like for example 90, which is what I'm using here, then having this setting enabled will make it a lot easier for you to scope in and maintain accuracy on a target whilst it's moving, or even if it's stationary but just further away. And all this setting really does is it matches your FOV whilst you're scoped in, or ADS, with whatever FOV you have set for the entire game. So if you have it set to off, all it does is set the FOV of scoped in or ADS mode to 55, which is the default within the game. So I do recommend setting the field of view higher than 55, maybe 90, which is quite standard, or maybe higher if that's what you're into, but I'm accustomed to 90. And if you have the setting enabled, the transfer of being unscoped and scoped in is a lot less jarring, which will in turn result in better recoil management. But yeah, that's it for this tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful for you. If it was, please click the like button down below, as it helps me out a lot. If you have any questions or suggestions for the future videos or whatever, then leave those in the comment section down below. As always, don't forget to subscribe.